Yo, Ba, I just started my clothing brand and I don't know how to get manufactured.
Yeah, I fucked that hoe like she a dancer. 3 up in my fender. Fell in love with fast, cause I'm zen and I can't handle. That bitch want a mask, I let her do it fast.
If that's you right now and you struggling to find how to get manufacturers to start getting your clothing brand up to where you need it to be, stay tuned for this video and I'm going to show you step by step how to get manufacturers and possibly get a free sample. Welcome. Where do I get manufacturers to manufacture my pieces? Well, if you just started a clothing brand, you know that the next step you need after figuring out uh, the whole starting up of your brand and design a piece, your next step is to make the piece come to life. How do you do that? If you already have a clothing brand right now, you already have an Instagram page, you would notice that a lot of manufacturers, mostly Pakistans, are hitting you in the DMs like, yo, I can make this, I can make that. Sometimes people don't like to go with them because it's like, bro, most of them be scamming. Pakistan, bro, I've been scammed a lot by Pakistan manufacturers. And I don't blame you if it seems off or you don't trust them. It's all right. It makes sense. But what I would advise you to do is, it don't sound ethical, but before they scam you, scam them. Let me explain, right? So normally they would hit you up in the DMs like, yo, we can make this piece, we can make this piece. You got to use that to your advantage because all of these people, they hungry. They need your money. They want your money. Some of them want to scam you. So I actually have like a script that I sent to them. Like, yo, I'm a clothing brand owner. I make like 10,000 of what's called a month, and I have about 500, 200 to 500 pieces I'm manufacturing monthly. If me and you are going to work and you're gonna be making these pieces for me, I need to see that your quality, your material, and everything that you do is up to par and up to standards. And I'm gonna need a free sample from you. Then I would be able to work with you. Basically, just telling them you gonna work with them if they give you a free sample because you already a big brand that be making a lot of pieces a month. Now, some of them will tell you no, but some of them will be like, yeah, like we're gonna do it. Most of them are gonna ask you to pay for shipping cost. But yeah, so that way you use them and they make the sample. If you mess with the sample, you could go with them. If you don't mess with the sample, you could just find somebody else. You're not obligated to work with them. But that's just the manufacturers that hit you up. Now, if you look at other big brands, you're wondering how do they make this pieces with this designs with all this complicated pieces that most of the Pakistan manufacturers cannot make. That's easy because it's easy to find if you're looking for it and you're looking in the right places. China. Chinese manufacturers are where it's at. Don't get me wrong, Pakistan manufacturers know what they're doing too. But Chinese manufacturers could get you what you need with great quality, but the only thing is they're expensive. And plus, if you are into politics and you're watching the news right about now, you would see that a lot of stuff are going up. And then we have taxes and more things to pay up now because of what's going on. I don't want to really speak on politics. But Chinese manufacturers. The number one app that I would advise you to install in your phone, or the website I would ask you to go on, is Alibaba. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's how I say it, Alibaba. You go on there and you just type in manufacturer. You could type in manufacturer, you could type in hoodies, whatever piece that you're trying to make, just type it in the search bar. And you're going to see a list of companies that manufactures clothes. And then on like the bio, you're going to see pieces that they've already worked on before, and you can just hit them up, ask them if they can make the piece that you want to make, and y'all could conversate from there. It's really that easy to find manufacturers. Or if you also want, because you could see somebody make a piece and ask a manufacturer and they tell you they can't make it, you could just contact clothing brand owners and they could probably help you out. Most of the times you're gonna have to pay, but that's where I come in. So if you're watching this video and you're a clothing brand owner and you need manufacturers, be it Pakistan manufacturers or Chinese manufacturers, and you don't know where to get it from, just hit me up in my Instagram bio, that boy Ba, or you could text me on the brand page, Eternal Temptation, and ask me for manufacturers, and I'll hand you my manufacturer. And also, you can ask whatever questions you want to ask, and I'll help you out. But in order to find manufacturers to make your piece, you need to go on Instagram, look for Pakistan manufacturers in your DMs already that wants to work, and have them make you free samples so you can test out their quality. Or you could go on Alibaba and search for clothing brand or the specific piece that you're trying to make, and you could find manufacturers there. But Chinese manufacturers, especially 2025, now they were dealing with prices increase and everything, they're not cheap at all. So those are the two ways that I mainly find manufacturers, and I have over 20 trusted manufacturers that I work with right now. But the other way, again, like I stated, is to find a clothing brand, ask them about their manufacturer, and probably pay them for their manufacturer. But again, that's how you find manufacturers for your brand if you're just starting off. If you have any more videos y'all would want me to make on starting a clothing brand or how to run a clothing brand, feel free to DM me, send me a message, or leave a comment on this video. If this video was really helpful for you, please, please, please like, subscribe, and comment so I can make more videos. And I'm going to see y'all on the next video. Stay safe.